What's up, family? Tank Commander Zulu back at you once again, and the Real Man Movement. Salute once again to all the subscribers, those who watch and share the videos and leave a comment. It is greatly appreciated here at the Real Man Movement by the Tank Commander Zulu himself. Today, I woke up to a thunderstorm. I mean, the rain was coming down, something serious, y'all. And it made me think that the way that rain made me feel is similar to how situations in our lives as real men make us feel. What happens when a real man runs into a thunderstorm? Let's talk about it here at the Real Man Movement. Fire in the hole, y'all. Let's get to it.
I'm hooked. There you go. There you go. Where the hand need to be. There you go. There you go. Turn your body into it. Turn your body. Come on, son. There you go. Real man movement, baby.
What happens when a real man runs into a thunderstorm? As human beings, we can all understand what a thunderstorm is, or a rainy day. Isn't it something? It's something that is almost unexplainable as to how a rainy day or a thunderstorm makes you feel emotionally. It can almost suck the energy right up out of you. It can make you a little lackadaisical. It can make you not want to do much. You can't do much because of the weather conditions. And in some instances, it seems like the rain will never stop. It seems like the thunder from the storm is getting louder. Not only is it getting louder, it's producing lightning, which in itself produces also a concern to human safety. A thunderstorm, or a very, very rainy day. We all can relate to what those things are, because as human beings, you don't have to be living that long. You don't have to have had lived that long to understand what a thunderstorm is, or a rainy day, or a situation with the weather where it seems like the rain will never subside. It seems like it will never stop. It seems like the thunder is just getting louder. It seems like the lightning is becoming more threatening. That's the image of the thunderstorm and a rainy day that I want to relate to everybody that's watching this video here at the Real Man Movement.
Hooks, there you go. There you go. Turn their body into it. There you go. Good. Turn your body. Turn your body. Turn your body. Turn your body into it. Turn your body. Turn your body into it. There you go. Turn your body into it. Timing. Time him. Time him. There you go. Time him. There you go. Good, good.
As real men, how do we respond to a rainy day? I'm talking about a rainy day where it seems like the rain just won't let up. Or how do we respond to a thunderstorm, where the thunder is loud, it's boisterous, it's almost shaking the home, and it's producing lightning, something that is threatening to humans, something that can produce some fear. We want to stay out of the way of the lightning. We want to get out of the way of the thunderstorm, and we want to run to where it's safe. But the nature of a thunderstorm in itself also relates to the thunderstorms and rainy days that we face as men. And once again, here at the Real Man Movement, I deal with the characteristics of men. Now, these situations also exist in the life of women, people in general. But as men, as a real man, my emphasis is to speak on and to support the masculinity of men. And when we run into certain situations as men, how should we respond? What should our response be? When we run into those rainy days, those thunderstorms, the situations that we have to deal with, whether it's family, whether it's on your job, whether it's dealing with sickness, whether it's dealing with separation, whether it's dealing with bereavement, whether it's dealing with deception. You see, all of these type of situations can and will produce a rainy day or a thunderstorm in the life of a man or a woman. But as a man, how do we respond to those things? How do we respond to the rainy day where it seems like the rain just won't stop? How do we respond to the thunderstorms in life where the thunder gets louder and it begins to produce lightning and we tend to run for cover, so to speak? We become concerned about the conditions of the weather. As men, we're going to run into rainy days and thunderstorms. And just like in the natural, with a rainy day, where it seems like the rain just won't let up, we have to alter the conditions of life. In the natural, when it's raining, we have to prepare. If we have to go out in the rain, we have to prepare ourselves to go out in the rain. We have to do certain things. We have to put on certain garments, or we have to use certain tools, such as an umbrella, to protect us from the rain. But when it's raining and seems like it just won't let up, like problems in our lives sometimes. Sometimes we can go through problems and it seems like it just won't stop. What do we do as real men? Well, as real men, just like in the natural, we have to stand firm because there's some things we can't do anything about. When the rains are coming and just won't stop, there's a limited amount of things we as human beings can do. Now, in certain areas where floods have been produced because of the rain, rivers have overflowed and spilled over into to areas where humans live that can't be controlled. How do we respond to that? In many cases, we can do certain things, put up sandbags and do certain things but we can only do so much. We have to tolerate the rain. Just like sometimes in our lives, when that rain is coming, when them hard times are coming, it seems like it won't stop. We can do what we can. We do the best that we can, but at the end of the day, we have to ride it out.
It's all right. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. 4, 4. There you go. Back out with your jab. There you go. Come on, Zig. There you go. There you go. Back out with your jab. All right. Back out. Good. There you go.
We truly have to believe and know that God is in control of rainy days and sunny days. It's just like that thunderstorm. When that thunderstorm comes and you hear the boisterous sound of the thunder, the loudness, the seriousness of thunder. Thunder has a serious sound. And it begins to produce lightning. Lightning has a serious effect. We can look at it in the sky, and we're almost magnetized to look at lightning. And deeper inside of us, we have to respect how lightning is produced and the force that's behind producing it. We certainly don't want to get touched by it because it's entirely too powerful for us to take. So we have a little fear about it. That's just like some situations we go through in life. As men, we're going to run into a thunderstorm where as long as it lasts, it's scary. It's serious, and it produces something that can cause you pain. That's a thunderstorm. Could be with your family. Could be with your health. This thunderstorm comes in all different forms in the life of a real man. We have to wait the thunderstorm out. But also we have to take precautions with the thunderstorm. We have to seek shelter. We have to get away from certain objects that will draw lightning. Get away from trees and get away from, if you live in a 2-story house, you want to get down to the bottom because you want to get away and protect yourself as much as you can from lightning. And just like in our lives, we have to protect ourselves. Whatever the situation may be, we have to put ourselves in the safest place that we can. You know, in the Bible, in the book of Mathew 5 and chapter 45, the word of God talks about how God's sun shines on good and evil. The sun that comes up in the morning, it shines on good people and evil people. Mathew 5 and 45 also says that the rain rains on the just and the unjust. And I'm paraphrasing this for you, but you can go and look it up yourself. Mathew 5 and 45. So sometimes we go through situations and wonder why we have to go through them. Sometimes we say to ourselves, well, I've been good in this area. I've been good on my job. I've been good to this woman. I've been good to these people, but they continue to produce nothing but evil and conflict in my life. They are producing thunderstorms. They are producing extremely rainy days that seem like it just won't stop. You see, this thing talks about people. We're dealing with people who are producing extremely rainy days in our lives and who are producing thunderstorms in our lives, both of which we can survive. You know, statistically, it's not a very many people who die because of a thunderstorm. Of course, there's situations where you know, there's exceptions to every rule, but for the most part, you don't die because of a thunderstorm because you take the appropriate actions. You don't die because of rainy days because you take the appropriate actions. They may bring discomfort to your life, but for the most part, as a real man, you don't let it overcome you. You don't let a rainy day destroy you. And remember, in the analogy that I'm making, I'm talking about people, situations, and conditions that produce rainy days and thunderstorms in the life of a real man.
In there. 1, 2, 1, 2. There you go, 1, 2. 1, 2. Step to your left. Come to your left. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 3. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 3, son. Good, good. Good, 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 good.
I've had many rainy days. And just like I said at the beginning of the video, when I woke up this morning, it was pouring down raining. Kind of sucked the energy out of me. All I wanted to do was lay around. And just like in real life, when we run into rainy days with people, in a lot of cases, we just want to give up. We just don't want to deal with it. We want to get away from it. Whatever the situation may be, whether it's people, the situation, the condition, it sucks. It has a tendency to suck the energy out of us. Just like a rainy day. Or just like a thunderstorm. Sometimes the lightning and the thunder can be so strong, it can startle you. If you're not prepared for it, and then boom, here comes the thunder. And it can shake sometimes. It can shake you like, whoa. And when you really hear some serious thunder, it's like, oh. Deep down, no matter where you are, you become a little concerned. Because that thunder sounds real strong. And it's producing lightning. Just like people in situations we run into. We could be minding our own business. It's not that we necessarily had to do anything. And boom, here comes the thunderstorm. Boom, here comes the lightning. And now, when it's serious, I have to prepare myself to take the thunder, to move away from the lightning, get away from people who will bring or attract the lightning to you. Get away from situations. Protect yourself from situations where the lightning can cause harm to you. We have to step out sometimes on our faith. Faith is a very serious thing. And just like the Bible says in Mathew 5:45, it's just like the sun comes up on the good and the evil, so does the rain. The rain comes down on the just and the unjust. You can do everything right in your life and still experience rain. You can do everything right in your life and still experience a thunderstorm. But you know the end part of that, if we handle these things like real men, you see the rain and the thunderstorm both have their purpose. We are going through, or we are allowed to go through the rainy days and the thunderstorm to bring a different kind of life inside of us. Just like the rain, whether we like it or not, it helps with the growth of the earth. It helps with the circle of life. And even the thunderstorm. The conditions that the thunderstorm produce are even necessary in the lives of us as real men. Imagine if you never heard thunder. What would it do when you hear it? In other words, imagine if you never went through nothing. How would you perform when you have to go through something? If you didn't never know the effect or the impact of lightning and what it can do, as much as we see it, but what it can really do, the harm it can produce, if you never saw it, if you never saw the magnificence of it associated with the thunder, what would you do when lightning come in your life? Lightning can kill. It can cause harm. God allows us to go through things in our life. Allows us to go through rainy days. Allows us to go through thunderstorms. And they're necessary. Real men, we adjust and we get through it. We prepare for the rainy days, just like we do in the natural life. We prepare and we put ourselves in a place of safety when the thunderstorm comes. We don't stand outside in the thunderstorm like an idiot when it's producing lightning. When the thunder is rumbling with power, almost shaking the ground. We take precautions. And it's not necessarily that we have to have done anything. It's just like the rain, the excessive rainy day. Look like it won't stop. It comes when it wants to. Just like the thunderstorm. Out of nowhere you hear boom! Comes because it wants to. We can't stop it. We can't change it. We have to exist through it. And as real men, that's what we do. We exist through rainy days. We exist through thunderstorms. And we keep a positive attitude about not only our manhood, but about what our manhood should produce within us. That's all we got today here at the Real Man Movement. Salute once again to all my subscribers, to all those who watch the videos. Leave a comment and give it a thumbs up. Greatly appreciated by the Tank Commander. And if you're not a subscriber, I invite you to subscribe. All you have to do is push that subscribe button. And once you do that, there's a little bell icon. Hit that bell icon. And every time we do something here at the Real Man Movement, because we have many things coming, just be patient. Watch Tank Commander Zulu. Watch me do what I do. And there's many things coming, and I want you guys to be a part of it. So once again, family, salute. And remember, fear no man but God, baby. No man but God. Your body, mind, and spirit all must be strong. Tank Commander Zulu, signing out.